They also asked, how are the Japanese studies going? Okay. Not brilliantly. I still need to sort of try and practice actually what I know a little bit more often, but it's just, Nihongo wa muzakashi desu. So, it's very hard to try and get very fluent in it, especially because I'm not using it every day. It doesn't help that amari wa karimasen. So, yes. No, it's been made worse as well, because like the bit that we've reached now, just when you think you've grasped verbs and you sort of think, oh well, they're formed that way, they then throw in new ways of writing them, and it's like, oh my god, really? I've got to learn this now. I just got used to that confusing set of things before. I don't know. Oh, it's just. I mean, to be fair though, it is quite a simple language. I think if you actually, once you've got used to the rules of it, you do actually, it pretty much applies to anything else afterwards, and that's quite a bonus. It's better than it's better than English or French, which I also like to actually relearn, where basically you learn one rule, it doesn't apply for everything else in future. So yeah. So yeah, it's going okay, but not great. Not great, no. How do you do the echoey Orochi voice? Well, I talk like this, very deep and very menacing. And then I use my good friend Reverb to actually make it really echoey, because I've got professional editing software, which I actually got from doing a media course at uni, so I got a discount on it, you see. And basically, it allows you to put effects on video and audio. Most of the time I don't touch them. There's a few times when I have. Occasionally I put dissolves and things. Occasionally I've not really used any sort of visual effects, like switching things to black and white or whatever. I might start implementing that for the Final Fantasy X-2 thing, but we'll see about that. And there's basically audio effects and there's reverb, and I just stick that on it and it does that. It makes it really kind of echoey and really dark. So that's how I do it. And the next part of this question was, how did you come up with the infamous Isun voice? I really don't know. Do you know, Isun?
I don't have a clue. He just started talking like this one day and it was just bizarre.
Yeah, that was helpful, Isun.
Got a weird face.
Shut up. Anyway. No. I don't know, I think it was just kind of, I wanted to try and come up with like a small voice for him, because obviously, in case you hadn't noticed, he's quite small. And I don't know, I think originally I started doing something high pitched, maybe, and then it kind of softened a little, because trying to speak like this all the time is quite painful, and it kind of went a bit
like just turn it to this
somewhere along the way, and then somehow he gained a slight American accent. Maybe it's just me who spots that bit, but it just kind of developed over time. It didn't just happen like that. In fact, if you watch some of the earlier parts, in fact, I'm not even doing much voice acting originally. So yeah, it just happened. I can't explain where it came from. So yeah.
You're just useless. The people have asked you a question, you can't even answer it properly. You give them some cop-out thing like, oh, it just happened.
Shut up, Isun. No one asked your opinion. Standing Soul asks, who inspired you to start Let's Playing? It's a few people, actually. I mean, the people that introduced me to the whole concept of it would have been Proton John and Azure Blade, as well as some random guy who did an Alundra playthrough, which isn't that good, actually, watching it again. It's quite informative, but it's very, very dull. So it would have been those two, Proton John and Azure Blade. And beyond that, I think it was probably people like Dark Chiron and Next to Music who I saw their LPs and thought they were they were very entertaining and very interesting, and I thought I could do something like this. I'd quite like to, and yeah, I just got into it that way. So that's pretty much who it was, really. There's quite a few people. So yeah, it's the subscriber with the funny name, which is 5who. Yeah, has asked, if you were trying to save the world, how would you do it? Using normal game film stereotypes, would you bust in all guns blazing, sneak through Metal Gear style, command an army, go on a quest, find the 22 items of power, blah 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 blah. I'd probably do the sneaking bit. It just seems cooler, you know. I mean, it's one thing to just burst open the doors and just start shooting things, but I don't know, I think it's kind of slightly cooler to just kind of slink around in the background, you know, like a ninja, and, you know, just sort of sneak up on the crime lord or whatever and just garrote him, you know, and walk away silently. You know, I think there's some kind of elegance about that in a weird kind of way. I can't believe I just said that, but yeah, it's better than just kind of the boneheaded burst open the door and shoot people. So yeah, sneaking through. Of course, if I was actually in the game, it probably would be the type of game where you have to go on a quest to find, you know, the 7 seals or whatever, you know, and it would be like that. So, you know, and lots of magic powers. So that probably would be the sort of game I'd be in. So it'd probably be that one in reality. But I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to be like the sneaky type at the same time. So yeah. Oh, but also plus the fact that apparently I'm quite good at just sneaking up on people. I don't know why. I don't try it. It just happens. It's like I appear places to people. It's weird. So yeah. They say you can tell a lot about someone from their shoes. Do you agree with this wisdom? And also, what are your shoes like? Well, I don't generally agree with this wisdom, generally because I just feel that I'm not a clothesy person in a way. You know, I strut around naked. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, there's this whole obsession with fashion and, you know, how, you know, your clothes say who you are and you must wear the best things in order to be someone. It's just bollocks, basically. And so I don't really aspire to that wisdom, especially since, I mean, that's the thing, I've not got many, I've got about 3 pairs of shoes. The shoes that I used to drive, if you go by those, then I'm falling apart. The shoes that I used to wear to work are scarred from working in a coffee shop. And the shoes that I sort of wear on a day-to-day basis otherwise are, I can't come up with anything funny for that, actually. Shame. Never mind. But no, I don't know. I don't really believe in the whole shoes define who you are kind of thing. It's just crap. So yeah.